Your piano teacher Tim here, and today I got another rhythm lesson for you, except this time we are talking about rests. Yes, that is right. So let's get right on to it. So the first thing I want to talk about is, what is a rest anyway? So if you remember in the last rhythm lesson, which I recommend you check out if you haven't already, we were talking about different types of note durations, like the quarter note you play for 1 count, you got the half note you play for 2, the dotted half you play for 3, whole note you play for 4. Well, these work the same way, these rests, except you don't play for the specific amount that each one is worth. So let me show you what each of these is. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is the quarter rest. Looks like a lightning bolt, Harry Potter kind of thing. And it is a quarter rest. So just like the quarter note, it gets 1 beat, except you won't play for 1 beat. So you're just going to count 1 and not play the piano. So say I had, for a second, quarter note, and then I had a rest. And then say we're also in 4/4. So it's going to add up to 4. We have 1 here, beat 2 is here, and then beats 3 and 4 here. Remember that the half note gets 2 out of the total 4. All right, so this is how you are going to play it. I'm just going to play it on this note right here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember on beat 2, 1, 2 you're not playing, and 3, 4 you are playing. So that's how that one works. Pretty easy. Now, let us do the half rest. Now I'm going to show you really quick, actually. The half rest and the whole rest look almost identical. Half rest looks like a hat. Whole rest looks like an upside down hat or a bucket. So remember, half and hat kind of start with the same kind of beginning letters, and then whole is like a hole in the ground. You can think like maybe you're playing golf. The golf ball goes in like that. Somebody told me that a while ago, and I like that. But anyway, we're going to talk about the half rest. Just like the half note, wherever the half note is, here, just like the half note, it gets 2 beats, right? So if we're in a measure of 4/4, just meaning that we're counting up to 4 for the measure, we're going to count 1, 2 for this one, not playing, and then 3, 4, we are going to play for that one. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, we were resting there, and then we were playing right there. Now the weird thing is, in most cases, there is not a dotted half rest. I mean, I have seen them in music. What you're gonna see 99% of the time is this one with this right next to it to equal 3 beats. So remember, we had the dotted half note. That one was worth 3 on its own, and the dotted half rest really isn't a thing. I mean, I've seen it, but like I said, you're mostly going to be seeing that. Okay, on to the whole rest. So now we're going to talk about the whole rest. The whole rest gets 4 beats all on its own. So if we're doing a measure of 4/4, you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you don't have to play anything unless there's a new measure after that. So let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then you'll come in right there. Let me show you and scribble some examples so we can get a better idea how this whole thing fits together on actual sheet music. So here we have a measure of 4/4 time signature once again, just meaning that there's 4 beats in this measure right here. Again, watch that first video I made on the rhythm if you're confused. So let me show you. Let's write out a couple of examples. So here you got a quarter note, quarter rest, and then quarter note, quarter rest, just like that. So what I recommend you do if you're new to rhythm is to actually write out the rhythms, the different beats that you're going to be playing with. So obviously beat 1 is here, beat 2 is here. You won't be playing for beat 2, beat 3 here, and then beat 4, just like that. So to play it on the piano, you're going to be playing 1, 2, 3, 4, with playing on beats 1 and 3. So here we have another measure. Let's chart this out before we play it. You got beats 1 here. Now remember, this is the half note, meaning it's going to take up 2 of the total beats that you need. So it's going to take up 2, 3, and then you got 4 on that last one here. So it's just going to be played like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Okay, so what do I want you to understand for next time? Well, that this is a quarter rest, it's worth 1. That this is a half rest, it's worth 2. and that this is a whole rest it's worth 4. Pretty simple, but just make sure that you got all 3 of these in your head for next time.
Too soon.
Been your piano teacher Tim here. Make sure to check out the next lesson in this series, and I'll see you, hey yes you, in the next lesson. Thank you so much.